I bought an old house deep in the woods for an unbelievable price. No one told me why it was so cheap. The walls were made of blackened wood. The windows wouldn't open. On the first night, I heard footsteps in the attic. While I was alone, I installed security cameras in every room. The front camera recorded me entering the bedroom, then closing the door. But in the footage, the door opened by itself 3 minutes later. I walked out, but I was still asleep in bed. The figure moved slowly, but the motion wasn't quite right. Like it was mimicking me, but not perfectly. It looked at the camera and smiled. Its smile stretched afar. I started researching the house's history. The previous owner vanished. Police never found a body. I found a hidden note behind the wall. It copies us until it becomes one of us. On the third night, I recorded a voice from the bathroom. Water dripping and a whisper, "I'm better than you." I ran to the bathroom. No one was there, but the mirror was fogged. With words, "I've been here since the beginning," I started losing time. Woke up barefoot in the attic, with no memory of how I got there. The camera showed me climbing the stairs at 3 a.m. While I was asleep, he was holding a hammer. In the corner, something moved behind the curtain, but cast no shadow. I decided to leave, packed my bags, and opened the front door. But the camera recorded me walking back inside. After I left, the man in the footage wasn't carrying a bag, and he was smiling. The recordings began showing scenes from a life I never lived. Me cooking, me answering the phone, me talking to a neighbor I've never met. In every scene, my eyes were empty. I went to the police. They gave me an old file, missing person, man matching your appearance, vanished in 1987. The photo inside was me, but it was taken 40 years ago. The psychiatrist said, "You might be experiencing a psychotic break, but I've seen the footage." On the 7th night, the attic camera recorded me entering the room. Then it showed him opening a hidden wall and pulling out my real body. The corpse was decayed, but the face was perfectly preserved. I was looking at myself, dead 4 months. And the one living in the house, was it copying me? Using my memories, living my life, the camera captured one final moment. Me stared into the lens and whispered, "Humans never realize when the other becomes you." Then he turned off the camera. But the recording kept going. In the final hours, I saw him sitting on the bed, wearing my clothes, looking into the mirror. And the mirror reflected something different, something tall, eyeless, with a mouth stretching from ear to ear. The screen cut to black, but in the original file, there were 3 extra hours unshown. In those hours, me left the house and started a new life, and today, he might be living among us. Maybe he's one of you. White text on black screen, real horror stories. Are you sure you're really you?